ASAPP CXP is a customer experience platform that powers the Agentic enterprise through smarter, more personalized customer service. ASAPP CXP tackles the workflows that drive cost, complexity, and human frustration and resolves them from start to finish. Most AI tools today can answer basic questions or route a call. ASAP's AI CXP goes far beyond that. It guides a customer through an entire multi-step workflow, pulls the right data from every system, follows the right policies, and actually completes the task from start to finish. So let's meet Priya Vijayarajendran, ASAP CEO, to find out more.
Evan, thanks for having me here.
Thanks for coming. Tell us about your journey at ASAP and what was the big idea behind the company?
ASAP was born out of deep frustrating moments we all as consumers experience. You call your favorite enterprise, you're trying to solve a problem, you're stuck in getting your reservation sorted out with your favorite airline, or you're trying to pay your telephone bills. And we all are deeply frustrated because it takes about 2 hours to be on the phone call to explain a problem again and again. Only you wish somebody on the other side understood, and you're explaining the same thing for the 4th time, and you've been transferred and deflected to 4 different departments, yet with no resolution. That's the exact pain point we wanted to solve. But with the power of AI, because conversational, listening, intelligence, analyzing, and reasoning, it's all powered by AI. What if you never had to wait? What if you never had to repeat your problem? What if all the data which the enterprise knows about you is put to proper use of solving your real pain point? That's what ASAP is about.
Interesting. So how does the platform work?
The platform goes by Customer Experience Platform. As the name says, it's about giving those hyper-personalized experiences for every customer. It understands us as customers, each of us, and it brings the right data. It knows where to go behind the scenes, what is the background API, what needs to be done. So as typically we understand, it's not just about answering a static question. It's about understanding what you're truly conversing about, go back and orchestrate the right actions behind the scenes, and then solve it. So there is data, there is the right action, and there is a right conversation, all coming together in a most personalized touch.
Interesting. So you're able to offer a personalized AI service to every single customer?
That's right. Much needed, isn't it? Because enterprises, on an average, serve about 100 to 120 million interactions every year. One of the largest cable company customers who work with ASAP for the last 8 years, they serve about 45 million digital interactions. That means you picking up and chatting with them. I mean, nobody wants to chat with a old chat bot. And 65 million of this is a voice call. So somebody's picking up the phone and talking to them. That's kind of the scale we power through in our platform. And every single one of them has a possibility to be hyper-personalized. So I'm on the road, I'm talking to somebody, my call gets disconnected. I don't want to repeat it again. I should literally pick up the conversation through a chat. Or I'm a busy mother, I'm trying to deal with my kids' drop off, and I still want to continue the conversation. I can simply send a text. So we call it multimodal, to be able to offer the same personalized, continued conversations across multimodal. That's possible for every customer.
So you're offering a service to very large enterprises. Tell us more.
When you build a product for a large enterprise scale, we just did not create something for speed and novelty. The fact that it needs to serve for the real enterprise actions, security, compliance, data privacy, that was equally important, or critically important, I would say. When a platform needs to power through millions of interactions, it's very interesting. Just within larger United States of America, there are about 500 billion interactions happening annually. And out of this, top 200 enterprises has about 45% of them. They are the ones who trust ASAP as their customer experience platform. So the platform is built for highest volume, concurrency, speed, latency, and rich experience, all secured with highest security standards.
Impressive. And you have many large customers. Can you pick a couple of examples?
We serve about 80% of household
Wow.
in America, which is powered through ASAP experiences. And I'm sure, Evan, you must have been a user of ASAP without knowing it. If you are flying one of your airlines, most likely in America, and you are stranded, and my flight was smooth today, but there have been days where I got stranded because of a weather situation. I'm calling because I'm trying to get to the destination, and I certainly don't want to be on a hold for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And ASAP's generative agent, which is powered through the customer experience platform, picks up, it knows Priya is calling, it knows that I'm going from destination A to B, and it services. It's able to solve this in less than few minutes. That's a example. Or we are serving critically in large insurance tech customers, and you're trying to shop around for a home insurance. Or you had a fender bender and you're trying to call explaining what happened and what is your policy entitlement and how do you file a claim. All this without having to wait, and across different channels you're able to fulfill this. And recently in healthcare, we started serving some of the large healthcare companies with the strictest data privacy and the HIPAA compliance and high trust, which is very uniquely needed for that particular regulated industry. We serve them at scale, scheduling, billing, claims at ease.
There's so much behind the scenes in delivering, simplicity and elegance to customers. Anything else you'd like to share?
Solving a customer experience problem is the best leverage of a generative AI technology. Generative AI allows us to understand human conversations, reason it, rationalize it, listen, and bringing the power of those speech abilities, natural language abilities, to solve a real pain point that largely has not been disrupted is what ASAP CXP is about. And when we solve it at the root cause level, not just answering simple question and answers. Can you and I as customers feel completely serviced? So it's about fundamentally rethinking service, which has not been thought because of technology and siloed systems. So ASAP CXP gives all of that experience that we all truly deserve by interacting with the enterprises on being heard, served at the best personal level.
Wow, an amazing opportunity to reinvent customer experience. Thanks for being here and sharing your insights, Priya.
Absolutely, pleasure being here. Thank you.
And if you'd like to learn more, check out their website, asap.com. That's ASAPP.com, or log on to TECHIMPACT.tv.